Welcome to an episode of Testing and Learning. In this episode, we're discussing uh, really our first standalone uh, project, film project, and I had the idea for Cannibal Cooker for a while, and as I go over this, in the background or the ground is showing the different versions of it. At first, these are just the clips, the individual clips, like I did and I put them together in like the first edit before it was even color graded or anything else. But I had the idea for this for a long time. I mean, I worked in the kitchen and I was like, oh, let's just film different, almost like B-roll stuff and make a story out of it. So I actually filmed all the B-roll stuff before I even made a story out of it. I was just like, oh, this would be a cool idea. This would be a cool idea. And kitchens have a lot of shiny things in it and stuff like that. I thought this idea with the knives was like really clever of me and stuff like that, but not as much. I'm still learning like just basic stuff, so this was good to put together. All these different clips of like the different knives pop up. I had recorded right here. You see it start to go down. It was supposed to be like a slow mo, like and over top of the knives and going across it, and it would look really cool. But it had a bad file glitch in it, and it really made it look awful. And for some reason, between my phone, it looked fine on my phone, but I put it on any computer anywhere else, and it was glitched out. I don't know why. Um, and you've seen before there was a bit of stock footage I got off of Storyblocks, which I do the basic description of Storyblocks too, and the hanging hands up there that you see up the top, those were from stuff I got from Storyblocks too, and I thought they'd be nice just to subtly have them in the background. Now you're heading into the first like color edit I did, and this was me trying to just pick out red and just have red showing. It's a hint towards blood. It's just as like a cannibal character. Uh, it picked up some stuff I didn't want to. It picked up my tattoos, which aren't even red, but it picked up the pigment as being red on them, which I kind of didn't like. And for some reason on my hands here, but I didn't mind it being on my hands because you like think, oh, he got blood on his hands. I liked how the color did here because this is barbecue sauce, and then like it kind of made it kind of underworldly and stuff. I like the Hammer horror style blood that they used in that, which was just this bright red almost blood, like it's paint basically. I think is what they use, the kind of paint color or even paint in some instances when it was not on people. All the edits I liked because this is meant to be the style of this, and the whole concept is, once I put it together from looking at all my B-roll, is this was a reformed beyond human serial killer cannibal who got a cooking show because he got famous with all the rich people. And so I tried to do the transitions being transitions that you would have seen in something like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous and like those kind of 80s shows and stuff. Now we're going into my second color correction. I like this one because it has a tint of almost like rust about it, and it brought out like a lot of those colors and stuff. This is the one I ended up going with, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, I think I went with this one. It's hard telling sometimes because you like if you like all the edits, because I liked all. I even liked it without color correction, but it needed color correction on it. Uh, I love this shot, which was just me pushing on a furniture coaster across the prep table and stuff, and this like the set of knives like I talked about before. And this color, it looks good here, but I think it looks like ketchup here. Like I think making it look abnormal in a way makes it not look like a food product, and you think blood more. At least that's my thinking. These were brand new knives, so like it's really good to use brand new knives for if you're shooting something like this because they look so cool. Because like in Florida, especially where I work, the water's so hard that anytime you get anything that's like really nice looking, it ends up getting like stains or watermarks on it because it's got so much hard water. Uh, and again, I like that 80s style doing the transitions, which I think is missing from a lot of people doing 80s stuff ever since, uh, like stuff like Stranger Things. Is some people don't do the transitions that you used to do, basic transitions, which are in all programs for free usually. So, and this is the one where I added like OSA Industries from to 10 Universe, which is one of our bad corporations, and have them be like, oh, they're presenting us because they have their hands in everything. This may have been the final one I went with. Well, it's available here if you want to go check it out. Um, but I wanted to talk about all these because this is a really important project for me. I had it in mind for a long time, and I just wanted to start doing some more of these, especially as soon as I had to put the real trees on hold. I had to start doing some other stuff because it was just going to drive me nuts trying to do stuff and not doing it. And you see me adding the different colored like text and stuff. And this has got more effects like some glitching in there and stuff like that to make it look older. Some older film stuff because it's supposed to be like a found footage. Oh, it's old TV show. You found the original opening to this old TV show, and that was like kind of my concept behind doing one of my concepts behind doing this to begin with. It exists in the 10 universe. This character exists in the 10 universe. I wanted to do like how even beyond humans, which are persecuted and hunted, as always with any culture that's persecuted and like treated like shit in America, if you can entertain the privileged people, they don't mind you then. So, yeah, and the name Malcolm Seating was actually one I'd had for a character for a long time, just never had used it before. So I thought I'd throw it in here. So I hope this is pretty cool for people to look at. Uh, I actually like taking like just a lot of not found footage, but B-roll stuff and just making concepts out of it. I got one with a bunch of B-roll that I made and photos I made, and it's going to be like a sci-fi thing, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I just threw it together, so hopefully it'll work. And I get to get these edits in. Like this was really good for me to learn how to do edits, because like you have these concepts in your head where like, oh, I'm going to do this long thing, but it doesn't work because it doesn't lead into the next thing good, and it doesn't go from the last thing doesn't go into it very well. So there's a lot of concepts that I learned not to do here, and even like with the hanging arms, there's actually like 8 sets of them at different opacities, like, but you don't see, but like you see two really good and you see two barely up in the right hand corner, but you don't see it all on like as much. And that was I didn't mind doing that. That I think that turned out okay. Originally, I was going to do like zombies walking by and stuff like that. But I thought it would have been distracting overall and wouldn't have fit because there's no reason for him to still be like, I'm still a cannibal. You know what I mean? Like, I just threw it in for the fun of it. Like, you wouldn't probably have it on your show, but I hope everybody enjoys this. Check out uh, Corpse Cooker and all our other stuff, tinyverse.blogspot.com. And as the little thumb says, like and share. Please. Please. Please.